Have you ever noticed how we often wait to feel ready before we begin? We wait for motivation. We wait for the perfect plan. We wait for the right mood, the right energy, the right moment. But what if the truth is that moment never really comes? Welcome to today's episode, where we explore something simple, but incredibly powerful: consistency. Not intensity, not bursts of motivation, not big, dramatic changes. Just consistency. Let's start with a question. Think about something you've wanted to improve in your life. Maybe it's learning a new skill. Maybe it's getting healthier. Maybe it's building something, your career, a side project, or even your confidence. Now ask yourself honestly, what stopped you? Most people don't fail because they lack ability. They don't fail because they aren't smart enough. They don't even fail because they don't care. They fail because they can't stay consistent. Consistency sounds boring, doesn't it? It doesn't have the excitement of a big goal. It doesn't have the energy of a fresh start. It's just showing up again and again, even when you don't feel like it. And that's exactly why it works. Because while motivation comes and goes, consistency stays. Imagine this. You decide to go to the gym. On day 1, you feel great. You're motivated. You push hard. Day 2, still good. But by day 5, you're tired, busy, maybe a little sore. And suddenly, your brain starts negotiating. I'll skip today. I'll go tomorrow. It doesn't matter that much. And just like that, the habit breaks. Now compare that with a different approach. Instead of going all in, you make a smaller promise. I will go to the gym for just 10 minutes. That's it. No pressure. No expectations. Just show up. Some days, you'll do more. Some days, you'll do exactly 10 minutes. But the key is, you don't break the chain. And over time, something interesting happens. You stop relying on motivation. You start relying on identity. You're no longer someone who tries to work out. You're someone who shows up. And that small shift changes everything. Consistency is powerful because it compounds. Think about it like interest in a bank account. A small deposit today doesn't look like much, but if you keep adding to it, day after day it grows. Not linearly, but exponentially. The same applies to your skills, your habits, your life. Let's take learning as an example. If you study something for 2 hours in one day and then stop for a week, you lose momentum. But if you study for 20 minutes every day, you build rhythm. You build familiarity. And most importantly, you build progress. Here's the part people often overlook. Consistency isn't about perfection. You will miss days. You will have moments where you fall off track. That's normal. The real skill is not avoiding failure. It's returning quickly. Instead of saying, I failed, you say, I paused, and now I continue. No drama. No guilt. Just continue. There's a concept called the all or nothing trap. It's when we think, if I can't do it perfectly, I won't do it at all. And this mindset quietly destroys progress. Because real growth is messy. It's imperfect. It's full of small, inconsistent-looking steps that actually add up over time. Let me give you a simple idea you can use today. Lower the barrier. Whatever goal you have, make it so small that you can't say no. Want to read more? Read 1 page. Want to exercise? Do 5 push-ups. Want to write? Write 1 sentence. It sounds almost too simple. But that's the point. Consistency thrives on simplicity. When something feels easy to start, you're more likely to begin. And starting is everything. Because once you start, continuing becomes easier. Another important idea is this. Environment shapes behavior. If you rely only on willpower, you'll struggle. But if you design your environment to support your habits, consistency becomes natural. For example, if you want to read more, keep a book on your desk, not hidden on a shelf. If you want to code more, open your IDE before you even feel ready. If you want to eat healthier, don't keep junk food within reach. You don't need more discipline. You need fewer obstacles. Consistency also requires patience. And this is where many people give up. Because in the beginning, progress is invisible. You don't see results immediately. You don't feel dramatically different, and your brain starts to doubt the process. Is this even working? Yes, it is, but not in a way you can measure instantly. Think of it like planting seeds. You don't dig them up every day to check if they're growing. You water them. You wait. And eventually, something breaks through the surface. Most people quit right before that moment. Not because they failed, but because they didn't wait long enough. So here's a powerful mindset shift. Focus less on results and more on systems. Results are outcomes. Systems are actions. You can't always control outcomes, but you can control what you do today. Instead of saying, I want to be successful, say, I will work on my craft for 30 minutes every day. Instead of, I want to get fit, say, I will move my body every morning. This shift removes pressure and replaces it with clarity. Let's talk about something else, identity. Because consistency isn't just about what you do. It's about who you believe you are. If you believe you're someone who gives up easily, you will act accordingly. If you believe you're someone who lacks discipline, you'll find evidence to support that belief. But here's the truth. Identity is not fixed. It's built. And it's built through repeated actions. Every time you show up, even in a small way, you cast a vote for the person you want to become. One vote doesn't change everything, but hundreds of votes, they define you. So instead of trying to change your life overnight, start by changing your vote. Today, just one action, and then repeat it tomorrow. Before we close, I want to leave you with something simple to remember. Consistency is not about doing more. It's about doing what matters again and again. You don't need a perfect plan. You don't need perfect timing. You don't need endless motivation. You just need to begin, and then continue. So whatever you've been putting off, whatever goal feels too big, whatever habit you've struggled to maintain, shrink it, simplify it, start small, and stay consistent. Because in the long run, it's not the intensity of your effort that changes your life. It's the consistency of it. Thank you for listening, and I'll see you in the next episode.